Welcome to another Agrivisions podcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Nate Franzén, President of Ag Banking at First Dakota, and your host. And today I have with me one of our very own longtime leaders here in the First Dakota Ag Division, Jeff Wolfgram. So we've talked about ag real estate loans, fixed rate ag real estate loans in particular. That's our bread and butter. That's what has really made DakotaMAC who it is. But we do some other things as well. Why don't you touch on a little bit our FSA guarantee history and maybe even our Iron Country history?
Yeah. 1999, and I got to give credit again to Denny Everson. He was really influential to get this done. First Dakota became the nation's first preferred lender for Farm Service Agency guaranteed loans. And what that really meant is that we submitted what we call our credit management system to FSA, and we said we would like to do guaranteed loans the same way that we do non-guaranteed loans. Here's First Dakota's policy, here's our procedures. And that was just a game changer for us. That really allowed us to not only, continue to tout and, hey, we're the first ever preferred lender, but it's just opened up so many avenues for the bank and for our clients to be able to do FSA guaranteed loans to service our clients and still offer a very, very competitive fixed rate out there to them. They can lock in the rate for 30 years, just like they can on the secondary market. And especially now with what the ag real estate market has done, a lot of times we need that FSA guarantee. If somebody goes in and they want to leverage a beginning farmer program with FSA, we can complement that with an FSA guaranteed loan.
One of the things that I find myself doing a lot is just impressing upon our farmers and ranchers out there that when you hear the word FSA lending, it shouldn't be taboo.
No.
It's not a fit for everybody, but
No.
it's a tremendous tool that, as you've just stated, we leverage significantly. And it's not just for farmers and ranchers that are down on their luck. There's lots of scenarios where this FSA guarantee program can be leveraged to the advantage of the customer and the bank.
You've heard me at different banking conferences say what I'm going to say here, that I love that program.
Yeah.
Industry-wide, I believe it's underutilized.
Yeah.
But certainly not at First Dakota. I think that we really do maximize the potential. And like you said, we use it in a lot of different cases.
Yep.
Not for hard luck cases or one that, the risk is too much for us to enter. I mean, it's just utilized for young and beginning farmers, experienced farmers, ranchers. It's done so much to add variety to our product offering.
Yep. Very good. Let's talk Iron Country.
Yeah.
One of the other products that our DakotaMAC team plays a big role in helping us originate and offer to the marketplace.
Yeah, we've been offering what we call Iron Country for about a decade now, and it is for equipment purchases. And we have a proven process, where it is very simplified. It is very quick, and it offers fixed rates for clients out there for up to 7 years. Where if they want to buy new or used equipment through a dealer, we can come in. They can work with their friendly First Dakota banker, and the process, it's got a certain cadence to it. It's really got to move pretty fast. And yeah, we've been able, when we've originated, kind of comparing this back to our DakotaMAC volume, on average, we'll do $10 to $15 million worth of equipment financing in a year. So it's been very successful. It has added yet another tool to our bankers to the ultimate goal of we want to provide as many services as we can to our clients.
Yep.
And we want as many of those services coming from First Dakota as possible.
You bet. And today, those Iron Country rates are as competitive as any machinery and equipment financing out there. Isn't that right, Jeff?
I'm confident to say that they are very competitive with the market.
Yeah. Excellent. So what other things might you and your team be working on here as we celebrate 30 years of DakotaMAC?
Well, this isn't specific, but DakotaMAC's always looking to get better. I mean, we are always looking to expand. You mentioned our new DakotaMAC loan production office over in Halbert, Iowa. Yep. We hired Caleb Hopkins. So we are looking to expand our territory and grow that. And I don't know if that will be necessarily that we're going to leapfrog and go into a different state. But if you look at where our business is and where our LPOs are at right now, I would hope that we could expand that circle and move out into other territories. So that is one of the things that we're looking to do. We are looking to be, I don't want to say urgent, but we are looking to make sure that we process loans in a timely manner. And the reason I say that is we're living in very volatile times, and things can change. And interest rates is one of the things that can change. As we're taping this, we're going through a interest rate, not necessarily cycle, but we've seen rates bounce up and down by 0.75% in the last week. So that's really one of the things from an internal standpoint our staff is really honing in on, without rushing. How can we process these loans as fast as we can? Because the number of days, if we can reduce the number of days, we're serving our clients better. It's going to take away some of the risk out there for them and for us.
You bet. Great. Well, it goes without saying, DakotaMAC has been a key competitive tool for us to better serve our customers over the long term. Celebrating 30 years is fun and exciting, and we're going to do some fun things with that this year. But I think I speak for Jeff and our entire team in that we look forward to celebrating 40 years and 50 years and more years than that over time. We've got a great team, a very viable product, a very viable system of delivering great products to our customers, and we look forward to the future.
Agree.
This has been another Agrivisions podcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.